Now, if you keep up with the latest anime, you'd know that every season we get a mountain of new content to digest. You have your gems, which are looking to be Doro and The Promised Neverland this time around, but we also get that seasonal dose of what the fuck, which is exactly where Dimension High School places. Before the season started, Slice and I sat down and looked at all the new shows that would be airing, and one that caught my eye was this show. The synopsis was something I know we've all thought about at one time or another, going from our real world into an anime, and of all the crazy possibilities that would include, I doubt you'd be fantasizing about solving puzzles on a chalkboard. Well, that's what Dimension High School has done so far, and will likely continue to do considering its genre falls under the category of school. Yuck. Its cheesiness and poor quality makes it seem like one of those videos your teacher would play for the class in middle school. One of the biggest sellers for watching educational videos or shows is that it's more exciting than reading or listening to an instructor. But seriously, look at this show. It's amazingly bland. I mean, who'd have thought an anime world would be dull compared to the real world? The walls are white, the floors are white, the clothes are white, with one exception. This dullness paired up with a lack of expressiveness in the animation is just mind-blowing. But it does have a sort of it's so bad it's funny quality to it. I mean, our mascot is a talking rock that has more appeal than any of the characters. This talking rock, Spoodio the 22nd, transports these students and their teacher to an anime world, where our cast of characters become CG models. I'm no animation expert, but watching this joke of a teleportation to an anime world felt like I was watching a VRChat video. The animation is so stiff and has no appeal at all. No cap, I nearly pissed myself when their hands were going through each other's bodies. I mean, I know most people don't like CG in anime, but this level of CG is just sad. I haven't watched too many, but this compared to Ajin was just crazy. Anyway, our cast are transferred to a world that is on the verge of collapse thanks to the Demon of Destruction. But hey, don't worry about that, here comes a giant sphinx through the wall with some quiz questions. The randomness of this show is just meme worthy, and I almost wish it was getting more attention just for that. If you're thinking to watch this show for educational purposes, slow down. It's looking like the puzzles will require an understanding of the Japanese language that most of us just don't have. But hey, if you're learning about the Doppler effect right now, why not give it a try, because that's what episode 1 was about. But if you are looking for a good educational anime for some reason or another, to each his own, I hear Cells at Work is a great example of that, so check it out. While this anime is horrifically bad to me, I can't help but think about what could have been. A good crossover between the real world and anime at the very least sounds interesting. I've only seen one other anime do this, and that was Otaku no Video. In that anime, the real life shots had no direct correlation with the anime portion of the story, but it was interesting. The anime portion was pretty much a parody of the history of Gainax, the animation studio behind beloved shows like Gurren Lagann and Neon Genesis Evangelion, while the real life clips were interviews of otaku from back in the day, but like literal otaku, not this channel otaku. The interviews were really interesting and give us today a glimpse into what the otaku world was like back in the 80s and 90s. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. I don't think we're too far away from seeing a successful anime that is a crossover with the real world. And when it happens, I'll be watching for sure. Until then, I guess I'll be wasting my time with this. Now, if you're looking for some heat this season, so far there's The Promised Neverland and Doro, both of which we have videos about on this channel already. Be sure to check them out and subscribe to keep up with everything anime this season. Till next time, I am Young Kami J. Have a great day. Goodbye.